Today we're talking fitness watches and more specifically what features to look for in a watch. This is an area that has changed a ton since they first became popular. No matter what your goals are or activities you're involved in, there's an option for you. The first thing I look for is battery life. The one thing to remember is that when you see the battery life listed on the different watches, that length of time is going to vary on how you're using your watch. If you are running and using GPS every single day, your battery life will be much shorter. Also, if you're playing music, the life will be much shorter too. Some watches are equipped with battery saver modes to make that battery life much longer, and we'll touch about that a little bit later. The watch that I really enjoy with the longest battery life is the Garmin Instinct. It's a brand new watch. When you have that battery saver mode on, it turns off heart rate, all your notifications, weather, calendar, and any other of those added features. Battery saver mode is a great feature when you're off the grid, maybe on a hiking trip, but you still want to have some juice left in your watch. Now let's talk about what type of features we are looking for in a watch. Here are some of the basic functions I look for when picking one out. Tracking steps, heart rate, calories burned, sleep, notifications, activities, and some of the safety tracking features as well. We're going to put these features into a few different types of watches and how I would categorize each of them. One feature I'm looking for in all of these watch categories I wanted to touch on is heart rate, and specifically wrist heart rate. Wrist heart rate is great for daily tracking of your heart rate, as well as tracking your heart rate accurately throughout your workout and throughout your day. It'll give you a better idea of your exertion and your calorie burn, which I really enjoy tracking to see how many calories are in and calories are out. This area has gained a ton in accuracy since first coming out with wrist-based heart rate tracking, and having this feature on the watch is a non-negotiable item for me. This watch has to have heart rate tracking, and you can tell whether or not it has heart rate tracking by looking on the back of your watch. You'll have a green light up when you're wearing your watch if it has the heart rate sensor. If you have a red light show up, that's going to be the pulse ox sensor on the back of your watch. Now let's move on to the runner. If I'm a runner looking for a solid watch, I'm going to look for two specific things. The first thing I'm looking for is simple GPS features. I'm not looking for all the extra added bells and whistles of all those other activities and tracking. I'm just looking for multiple GPS options like GLONASS, GPS, and Galileo. Also, if you enjoy running with music, I would add the option to have the music right on my watch so I don't have to carry my phone with me, which is really nice for those longer runs, those longer training runs. And you can also connect to Spotify through your subscription with a few of these watches. There are two watches that we'd recommend in this area, and they are the Fitbit Sense and the Garmin Forerunner series. If you're a runner, these two options are going to be exactly what you're looking for. The next group of watches that we'll talk about just might be the best bang for your buck and the most versatile. This group is for the most active user, that hardcore user who's looking to do a little bit of everything, whether you're walking, running, biking, hiking, whatever you're doing outside. The Garmin Venue and the Vivo Active might just be the best all-around watches and offers every feature of the running watch that we talked about, as well as the high-end watches we'll talk about in a little bit later. If you're looking for a watch that will fit almost any need, you will find it in this category. This watch also offers heart rate tracking, VO2, pulse ox, and respiration tracking, which are really nice. One other area that is gaining in popularity for the women out there is tracking menstruation cycles and symptoms right from your watch and seeing all that information on the corresponding app. Both Fitbit and Garmin offer styles that will track that for you. If you're an avid outdoorsman, someone who likes to do it all, there are a couple of great options for you. The Garmin Instinct and Phoenix watches are going to be your jack of all trades. They're going to let you do just about everything. They can track activities like hiking, skiing, golfing, weight training, and even fishing, which is really kind of cool. We could go on about the features they offer, but when we boil it down, the Instinct and Phoenix watches are perfect if you want something that's durable, rugged, and like we said, does it all. There's a wide range of price points and options here. The Instinct will do everything you need from a tracker standpoint, but the Phoenix family, like you see here, literally does it all, and there's multiple options to choose from. Something that can always make or break your decision in the end is the added value the watch can offer. The one thing that we can all agree on is safety is always the most important thing. Some safety features that are nice to have are live tracking, which lets you share your current location with a friend or family member while doing an activity, and incident detection, where your watch can actually detect if you run into an incident or maybe even have an injury while you're out on the trail or on a long training run, something like that. If it detects an incident, it can send an alert to a predetermined contact. Also, with a few of these options, if you're an Android user, you can answer texts and calls right from your wrist. There are so many watches and features to choose from. We recommend compiling a list of features you're interested in that are most important to you while picking out a watch. Our SCHEELS experts would love to help you pick out a watch, so stop in, talk to our experts, and they can help you find the perfect fit. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.